I'm Dr. Tracy Pano. I work with the Center for Holy Land Studies, taking groups over to Israel. I've been doing this for about 7 years now, but it's been a long time coming. I was a youth pastor for a number of years. I was a pastor. Then for 20 years, I was a college professor and dean at North Central University in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it's through the academic part that I started taking students and taking groups to Israel, connected with the Center for Holy Land Studies. And now I get a chance several times a year to lead groups over to Israel. It's great. It's one of the fun things that I do because I enjoy watching people as they go into the land of the Bible. It's really important, I feel, for people, especially believers, to understand the Bible in a deep and meaningful way. And there's no better way to do that than to go to where the Bible was written and where all the stories take place in the Bible. When you take a trip to Israel, the Bible comes alive in a new and a unique way. When we take people over to Israel, we don't just go on a tour to see the sights. We do see a lot of sights. You will be busy. You need to be in shape. We have a lot of fun when we're going from site to site. We see an awful lot. But we want to go deeper than that because we don't just want to walk where Jesus walked. We'll do that. But we want to be able to walk differently because the Bible and His message comes alive. And that's one of the great things. I love seeing people's faces. I love seeing their reactions as things begin to explode in their mind. Understanding you will never read the Bible the same after you've been there and walked the land. St. Jerome, he's the one who translated the Bible from its original languages, Greek and Hebrew, into Latin. And he did it while he was living in Israel, actually in the Nativity Cave in Bethlehem. And he made a quote. He said, "There are 5 Gospels that tell the story of Jesus. 4 you will find in Scripture, but 1 you will find in the land called Holy. If you read the one, the other 4 come alive." And I see that over and over and over again as the land helps people connect. Because when you read the Bible, we're only reading words sometimes. And we read it from our 21st century American Western mindset and try to put ourselves back into what Scripture and what the Bible meant when the authors not only wrote it, but when the people were living it, and especially the message of Jesus. And so we do that by looking at the Bible in 4 different ways. The first is to look that the Bible was revealed in a specific time. So we look through the window of history. And so we'll take you back, and we'll take you back 2,000 years to the time of Christ. We'll take you back 3,000 years to the time of David. We'll take you back almost 4,000 years to the time of Abraham as we go to those sites. And so we want to look at it through the window of time. We also want to look at it through the window of culture. Ancient culture, ancient spirituality, as people were understanding their faith and what God's message was to them, and how that message becomes our message, and that story becomes our story. We also want to look at it through the world of language. The Bible was written in a specific language, so we've got a specific time, we have a specific place, we have a specific culture. And then we also have a specific spirituality, the religion of the Bible that will come alive in a new way. You will not read the Bible the same after you walk the land. As a matter of fact, I tell people that after a trip to Israel, because you understand the geography, it is as much a part of the Bible stories as Abraham and Isaac and Moses and Joshua and Jesus and Paul, all those characters. Someday we want to be in heaven and we want to go up to them and say, what was it like? And we want to meet those characters. Well, the one character in the Bible that we can see and we can interact with today is the land. And that's why I love going to the land of Israel. I love going to the land of the Bible and taking people with me to the land of the Bible so that Scripture can come alive. I hope you'll be able to join us too, so that you will be able to walk better, walk more like Jesus, because you walked where He walked.